broadcast. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Seems you fancied yourself a bit of an explorer in the past. That lines up with where you are now. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do? Yes, well, this is your only opportunity to keep yourself out of jail. So I suggest you change your attitude. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. Smart decision. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. Yes, so, is it the op instead of serving the time? Gotta be the commander's new mole, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of the ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Ikande's on level 2. The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, Fleet run.
The commander can handle any of your questions. All right, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Yes?
Your priority right now is being briefed by Commander Akande. We'll talk.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. As you were.
Howdy.
Hello.
My family's all in the UC Navy.
Operations does good work.
I can brag
If any fleet are setting up outposts out there, it's only a matter of time before we take them down.
Pardon?
Excuse me. SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
Yes? Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance.
The fleet killed the buddy.
Ensign Betty does a
I got
ton of
mess
work
hall,
keeping
too. This is
things
more than
shipshape.
We hunt piracy all across the Everybody's gotta galaxy. take their turn.
It's too bad Constellation can't afford something this impressive.
Howdy. Hey.
Get out of line and I'll put you down. Clear?
Yes, what?
Pardon.
Drank too much coffee last night. Need to swap shifts.
Go on. You can always come back and chat. Later. Nobody here is going anywhere.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. That's what I told Commander Akande, but he insisted. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia, make contact with Saoirse Bowden, and with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my... Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand. But, we'll be here if you need us.
To be back on board.
All is well, Captain, all things considered.
While we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are clear to land in Sidonia.
Have things for you.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises,
5 figures? 5?
What do you mean there's no work?
The Lux condos? Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Look!
No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. That's what we do here. See you around.
Sidonia is glad to haul whatever you need. Bye-bye.
Take your time. Sounds like a plan. I can also take stuff off your hands too, if that's something you're interested in. Come back anytime.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised the secure lifts are...
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Detonation occurs in...
Here's an idea. Why don't you shout that louder so everyone at UC Security hears? Either show me what you're trying to unload or get the hell out of here. Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC Security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
This will all lead.
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
It's been a long time since I've been to... Have something for me? Talk to you later.
Watch out for the robots. They're...
People always ask me what I think about mining.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Now listen up. You probably spent... Perfect. His name's Carl Fee. Don't worry, you...
It's not easy, coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here.
Not everyone needs to come to me with keep it simple or keep to yourself. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like the QC forgets we're out here. You can make a real good living.
Ain't you brave?
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs.
It's not easy.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You... Look. Adler... oh! I told him I'd pay up next... look.
Perhaps he's already...
Holy crap. Thank you.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be...
How's it?
We have the tech to instant.
Have something for me? There! Would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle run? I'm interested. So can you handle it? All right. Head out to Europa. Oh, and...
Do your part to keep Sidonia at your feet.
picked...
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay. Docking bay is open. Let's talk.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. Our cargo is valuable, but not in the way you mean. It is medical supplies for New Homestead. It should not be of any concern to you. But then again, nothing about this makes sense. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own crew. I do want to find a solution here. And if I make it, I am the one who's going to have to live with it. I do not have to know him. He's a member of my crew. That is enough to spare his life.
Come on, Dimitri, enough talk. Let's just kill this fool while we have the numbers.
The ship's under attack!
Damn it! live of your senses. Rake was your target. I didn't sign on to this voyage to take part in mass murder. Been a long time since I've been to... Until later. Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest. Have something you might be interested in.
Captain on deck.
the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Yeah? Last person who said, now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for head out there as soon as you can.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
It's a shame the United Colonies built such an impressive ship for battle, instead of using it for exploration.
I had a friend on the Ragana. If I had my way, I'd space whoever killed him.
My family's all in the UCD.
There you are. I want answers, and I want them right now. We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people? You represent UC SysDev, which means you always have a choice. I realize you have a role to play, but you have to be better than those pirates.
Commander Ikande's right. During this operation, you're going to constantly be facing choices. How you deal with them defines which side you favor.
Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Make up excuses, perhaps even lie on my reports. Let me make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. That is where we draw the line. Do something like this again, and you're out. I'll hang the goddamn wanted posters myself. Understood? Good. All this ugliness aside, were you at least able to join the fleet? Yes. If nothing else, your actions, while reprehensible, will put to bed any suspicions they may have had. Let's focus on that and move forward with the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received...
Our files indicate... Yes, you passed, but before we get to... Just remember...
And their ruthlessness, you should proceed with...
So, what's next? Where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the... You'll want to know the end of...
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we...
I don't disagree. In any case, we will shadow you eventually. This will also give us time.
Sir, on that note...
Immediately, Lieutenant. I hope you're in. Keep up the good work.
Based on your actions, I've heard this operation's on thin ice. One more mishap and I'm afraid we're gonna have to shut it down. Lieutenant Toft is as organized.
I picked...
A quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Think for you when you have a moment.